So hello everybody, this is American Steel Predictions, and I'm back with a new video. Today, well, I just did a video today, but today I'm doing the state of Michigan's 2022 governor's election. Now, the problem is that I was hoping that the GOP could probably flip it. James Craig, I think, was probably the best guy to take down Gretchen Whitmer, but that he got disqualified for some reason. But let me just say that the Michigan GOP is screwed up. I honestly think the California GOP could probably do a better job, to be honest, than the Michigan GOP. Not gonna lie, I think it's basically true. But I'm gonna do the governor's prediction in 2022. Despite the red wave year, I sadly think Whitmer is gonna win. But I think it will be. But Whitmer will still way underperform Biden did, and Biden won by close to 3 points. It was like 2.7%. But I think this Republican candidate can probably appeal to a lot of moderate Biden voters, especially since it's a red wave year, so people are going to be motivated to vote Republican, and as usual. But I still see Whitmer winning. I'll start with the classic Democrat candidates. I do think Wayne County will probably stay the same around 2020. It'll probably stay, I think, Tudor Dixon, that's her name. She'll probably be able to crack 30% of the vote in Wayne County, just like Trump. But that's going to be about it for Wayne County. Winstall, I do think she'll probably do better there. I think she'll be there in most counties, but I just don't think it would be enough to win. But I do think some counties might swing even Democrat from 2020, like areas like the Flint, Michigan area. I forget the name of this county, but yeah, I think it's like Genesee County. I can't really pronounce some of these counties, but whatever. That'll probably swing off Oakland County, but Oakland County is probably gonna stay blue. I mean, I wasn't probably gonna flip anyways, but I do think it could be closer though. I think it could be down. It could go down to like a 9-point win for Whitmer at the end of the day. Maybe even lower. Who knows? Maybe the Republican could pull it off in Michigan, but if the election was held now, I think Whitmer would narrowly pull it off. And she's not really distancing herself with Biden, so that might help her out a bit, but the red wave is just going to be too much for Dems. But I'll start off with the Republican candidates that are going to vote Republican. Macomb, I don't think I have to talk about anything there. It's working class. It's basically a GOP stronghold. Well, it's getting there, basically. It's Republican vote for Trump. All these Republican candidates up north, they usually don't give that much a leadway. They're basically like a rural Texas county, but less of them. And that's not really helping the GOP, but Republicans definitely still don't have maxed out margins here, and they still have progress in Detroit area. But yeah, I still think it might be some time before Michigan becomes a red state. I mean, if Biden runs again in 2024, I do think it could go red. It's absolutely possible, especially with Biden's failures. But I just don't. But it's probably not going to flip the Senate race in 2024. But the presidential level, absolutely possible. But we're still a long way away from 2024, so who really knows? I also think that this Republican will do well in the Grand Rapids area. I think she's going to do well there. But yeah, let me just fill off the rest of these rural red counties that vote for Trump. And Bay County, I think that county could get closer, but staying Republican. Lewan County, this county voted for John James in a very favorable environment for Democrats. Your Democrats probably had the motivation with the COVID and that stuff, and Republicans just weren't as energized as they were like in 2016. Now they were more energized than they were in 2018, but still just wasn't the same energy that they had back in 2016. But I do think it will go red this time. People say it's moving left, but I do think Tudor Dixon is going to do well with those moderate voters. Muskegon County will probably also flip red as well. Signal County, I think, could be pretty close, but I do think it could be a extremely narrow victory for Tudor Dixon by like half a point at the end of the day. And Kent County, I think, is going to flip too. I don't care what people say. Vote for John James. It's very moderate. It's very anti-Trump. I'll literally vote for any Republican down ballot. So yeah, this is my prediction, everyone. I think Whitmer would still narrowly win in this prediction, be extremely narrow by probably less than the point, but at the end she would win. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We're still not done with Michigan. Michigan can still go red, but as of right now, I think Whitmer would narrowly win. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. American Steel Predictions out.